Hello. Hey, Josh. Welcome. Uh, yeah, you can enter every day. These results are going to be for the months of September and October. I ran behind again. Hey, Jaspy. Just going to wait for a few more people to get on before I get started here. Yeah, if you enter now, you'll be entered for the month of November. We do a lottery for each month. And it's not based on how many votes you have, but every time you vote, you'll get a different or an extra lottery ticket, virtual lottery ticket. So the more you enter, the better your odds are. Do, do, do. And as you can see, I've got my camera on. I think it's the first time I've had my camera running since last year, so no green screen yet. I got to get the lighting better in here. But I plan on streaming a little more. We'll see how it goes. If you're just joining, welcome. I'll get to the results here soon. Thanks, Josh. So, hey, General. Yeah, I appreciate it. Do the best I can, I guess. I mean, I guess anybody could do more than they do, but for something I'm not getting paid for, I try to do what I can. Well, I prefer blue cheese, but okay. Just joining, welcome. I'll get to the results here in just a minute. Let me put this screen over here so I'm not having to turn the whole time. At least for the moment. Oh, believe me, Josh, she would be watching. she'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Can you guys hear okay? Oh, geez, I just realized I've got the tunnel going on here. Hold on. That's no good. I'm like a noob all over again. Oh. So yeah, I'm sorry it took so long to get to these. I try to do them at the first of at least the first week of the month, but had a lot of stuff going on, so didn't quite get to it. But we're getting them both done, so that'll make for a nice longer stream. And when I'm done, I'm gonna open up a Q&A for the server if you guys have any questions about what's going on with the server and the direction of it and what have you. Looks like we're probably going to have a wipe here pretty soon. But anyways, all right. So we got a few people in. Welcome everybody. Let's just go ahead and get the lottery stuff out of the way first. Hopefully we get a few more people in. Let's see here. All right. So everybody can get to these links from the website. Well, from the forum, but you can go through the website if you need to. Okay, so now if you're new to this, you just go to the homepage on the forum, and you're going to click on vote here. And this is where I always have the links to the lottery results. And if you click on this link here, this is going to show the previous months. As you can see, this says 2018. It's October. This was last month's vote record. This is everybody who voted for this server and how many votes they placed. And the website only keeps track of the current month and the previous month. And since I'm doing this so late, you won't be able to have a link to the month prior. But I did save that. You see, this is September's right here. But we did save these votes on Google Documents. So this one here is September's. We'll do the oldest one first. And as you can see, we've placed the votes down in the same order as they populated on the 7 Days to Die servers website. And assigned lottery ticket numbers for each of those votes. It's kind of self-explanatory, but anyways. So let's go ahead and do September 1st. We had a total of 678 votes for the month of September, which was pretty good. I think we ended out the month. I think we were in third place at the end of that month. I'm pretty sure. And then last month we closed out in 6th place. And currently, I think we're in 5th. Yeah. Right here in 5th place. Which is pretty damn good for what's essentially a private server. But yeah, the more you guys vote, the higher we go up on this list, and the higher we're up on the list, the more people are drawn to it. More attention means a better population and more fun, so that's how it goes. Anyways, so that's the main objective of all the votes, is to keep us up in the top 10 on this list, because this is what most people go to find a decent server to play on. And with the turnover rate, we need as many new people coming in consistently to keep the population up. So votes are good. And that's why we reward you guys for voting. Now, we're going to be doing something new here pretty soon, where you're going to have the ability to vote, and that same day go back on the server, put a command in, and you'll get some kind of instant gratification, a reward crate or item for voting for that day. So it's just a matter of getting that to work. We aren't using the Envil CBSM anymore. That guy pretty much stopped updating it a couple years ago, and A17 finally broke it completely. So the whole voting points for use in a voting store in the server, that doesn't work anymore. So that's gone. Goodbye. Now we're just going to be using Zennies from the Botman Manager for in-store currency. And then obviously your votes will apply towards the monthly contest for the lottery. And then once I get it set up, you'll also get an item or package each day that you vote from the server directly. So let's go ahead and do this again for the month of September. Total votes 678. Let's get the random number generator going. Number between 1 and 678. That's correct, right? Yep, okay. And let's give the wheel a spin. For the month of September, the winning lottery number is 53. So that means Thaddeus is going to be the winner for the month of September. Congratulations. And as usual, your prize is your choice of a custom t-shirt, oversized coffee mug, or mouse pad. That's assuming you live in the United States or Canada. If you live outside of that region, you have the choice of any game on the Steam store up to a value of $30 US. So again, congratulations, Thaddeus. So, without further ado, my favorite expression from one of my favorite YouTubers. Let's go ahead and get the month of October done now. Let's get rid of that. And that was right here. Same thing, populated the same way as it is on the 7daystoDieServers.com website. For the month of October, we had a total of 570 votes. Not as good as the months before, but it was enough to keep us still in the top 10. I genuinely encourage and ask that you guys vote as often as you can, because that's what keeps our server going. So I know it's a little extra work, and I'll do what I can to help reward you guys for the effort, both in game and out. So 570 votes. Let's just get right to it. Guess I got to start that over. One in 570. Demetrius, welcome. Yep, oversized coffee mug. It's pretty top quality. I tell you what, before I get this started, let me go run into the kitchen and grab one of ours, just so you can see on the camera. I'll be right back. What's going on? Didn't expect to walk in and see my girlfriend showing her on the screen. Anyways. All right, so this is actually last year's model. Let's see if I can get that on the screen here. Ground Zero. This was the 3-year anniversary one from last year. And just to show you size comparison, this is a standard coffee size mug, and this is the larger. So yeah, it's nice too. I mean, it's not like a sticker or whatever. It's glazed into the glaze. All right. So yeah, it's nice. Nice enough for me to buy myself one. Well, actually, I got that one for Jaspy. So anyways, let's get this going. A poop emoji on it? Yeah. That stinks. Anyways. Okay, so let's do this. Month of October. 570 votes. Give it a spin. 359. All right. Let's see who that was. Okay. Okay. Nomadic Noah. Congratulations. You are the winner for the month of October. Same thing applies if you reside in the United States or Canada. You can choose between a custom t-shirt, oversized coffee mug, or mouse pad. And if you live outside of that area, you can choose a game from the Steam store up to a value of $30 US. So congratulations again to Nomadic Noah for the month of October. And we're already nearing the end of the month for November, so hopefully we can do this again on the first week of December and get it out of the way like it's supposed to happen. But yeah, congrats, guys. Go ahead and post here on this thread what you would like your prize items to be. I'm going to send you guys private messages as well, just in case you're not watching. And yeah, so let's get to some news about the server. Got to get my vape on. Okay, so if you haven't already read the post on the forum that I pushed out earlier today, I'll go ahead and put this right here so you can see it. But the gist of it is, if you didn't already know, when A17 first dropped, it took hours to get the server updated and going. And the biggest problem I was having was I wasn't able to use any of the larger maps. Just wouldn't load, wouldn't work. People couldn't join in. It wouldn't complete the update. And after some back and forth with our host, they made it clear that they could not permit any servers to use the larger maps. That they could only use the smallest random gen map or the smallest Navezgane map. And the Navezgane map that we're using now on the main server, that's the largest one that they'll do. And I've checked the other servers in the top 10 or so. Nobody else is hosting with any larger maps than that right now. The number one server, which is Deadlights, that's a PvE only server. They've got 2 maps running, and one of them is, well, actually both of them are small random gen maps, and they're even smaller than the Navezgane map that we're using now, which is just not going to work for us. It's already, as you guys have played on the server since we updated to A17, it's just small compared to what we're used to. There's no central city that we're accustomed to having, and it's kind of what we need. I mean, that's our whole theme is, ground zero, that hub city that we all branch off of. But anyway, so the issue is A17 is much more demanding than A16 was, and any of the prior versions for that matter. And it just demands an awful lot from the server machines. So much so that they're really clamping down on what we can do as server owners. So, sorry, I was reading chat. So, obviously this isn't good for us. It's not ideal. And so I've been in communication with the staff over at Blue Fang Solutions. And after some back and forth and kind of reemphasizing our position with them, as we're the longest running 7 Days to Die server in the world. And the number one password protected server in the world, and we're always in the top 10 every month. I know I've gotten them a lot of business over the years. I've tried to promote them as much as I can. They're good people. They're quick. Whenever there's an issue, I have to submit a ticket, and usually within minutes, they're reaching out to help us. So they're good guys. They do what they can. It's not really their fault that we're in the situation we're in, but they are trying what they can to work with us, for us, so that we can get a larger and better map. So right now, it's a matter of going through the approval process with the management. The staff there is really pushing for us to get a larger map. And if it goes through, which it looks like it is, we will have the largest hosted map in the game right now, at least until they get everything figured out to where they can offer it to others. So that is going to require a wipe. And I don't know. I just don't know when that's going to happen, because once it is approved, they're going to have to jump on it right away. So, uh, I mean, it could happen within the hour. It may not happen until tomorrow. I just don't know right now. Um, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know. Dryvik FC, welcome. So while I'm here, if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, go ahead and throw them in chat there, and I'll do what I can to answer. Thanks, Jasper. I don't. Did I forget anything? Did I leave anything out? No. The map that we were. No, no, Josh. He asked if it's going to have like rivers and big bodies of water all over the place. And no, I've actually done a preview of the map that we would have if they approve this larger size. Yes, Drive. You do. Everybody starts with a fresh slate when the server wipes. You won't lose any zennies that you have built up. The currency in the game, you never lose that, but you will lose your levels, any items that you have in game. Everybody starts fresh. That's just the way it works. But yeah, Josh, as to your question, I've already done a preview generation of the map that we would have. There's plenty of water, but they're all smaller bodies of water. It just doesn't generate like we're accustomed to previously. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. We need the map, seriously. This map is the same size as it was in A16. We don't even have the new larger one. For A17, you could try it on single player or whatever, but they actually expanded Navezgane by more than twice the size and added more POIs to the outer area of the map that we don't have access to right now. So, yeah, it's quite a hindrance. Jasper, yeah. I'm not really 100% sure about that. I know when I was setting it up, when A17 first dropped, it did appear that it was going to take a long time to load the map, joining for the first time. But I don't know that that's necessarily the case once Bluefang gets it set up for us. I would imagine it'd be a little bit longer than what we're used to, but I'm hoping it's not going to be a long time. I just don't know. Move that over here. Any other questions, guys? All right. Well, if there's no other questions, comments, whatever. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Vehicle lights. Yeah, that's a known bug. They forgot to make sure they were working when they released it. Apparently, I was reading that on the forums. They do know about it. It's a known bug. From what I read, it looked like they were going to try to push out a patch to make those work instead of making us wait for stable, but it might not come out till stable. But if you do have a light on your helmet, turn that on before you get into the vehicle, and it gives you a dim headlight effect, basically. It's better than nothing, but it does do something. And you can always turn your gamma up too. That helps a lot. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if there's nothing else, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. And I just want to say thank you for being a part of our server. We've got a great community. I'm really proud of it. And vote every day if you can. Vote as often as you can. That's the best thing you can do to help us. If you feel like donating to help support the cost of the server, it's pretty pricey. We spend probably about $130 a month on average when you factor everything between the wards, the server, the website, the forum, everything all tacked together. It adds up pretty quick, and we're probably going to have to be paying more to get the larger map going too, because we're going to have to have more RAM and what have you allotted to our server to support that larger size. But I'm not in it for the money. If you can help, that's great. If not, don't feel bad. Not everybody's in a position to help. But what you can do to help the most is to vote, and you have the chance of getting rewarded for that extra effort for voting too as well. I'll do what I can to scratch your back, you scratch mine. Everybody's happy. If you have any suggestions to help make the server a better place to play on, be sure to shoot me a message or what have you. And yeah, it's been great. I mean, we've been around for let's see, we're going to have our 5-year anniversary in March 1st. It's going to be our 5-year anniversary, and that's 5 full years. We're already over 4 years, so that's pretty good stuff. And hope to stick around a lot longer, as long as the game is fun to play, and some other games come along that we might have interest in. We'll branch off into those as well, as we tried with Scum, and we may get back to that at some point too. But anyways, yep. Hope you guys have fun. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the stream, and see you next time.